Today we're taking a look at the MLB matches, which are happening on Friday, August 27, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting advice that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advice. St. Louis Cardinals vs Pittsburgh Pirates. St. Louis hasn't been great on the road, and the Pirates are putting together a little hot streak. Granted, but you have to respect them for winning back-to-back series meetings. But it's hard to stay on top long when the team is only averaging 3.56 runs per game. That number has clearly been on the rise in recent outings, but it's also only a matter of time before those red-hot bats revert back to ice. My betting advice for that game is to pick St. Louis Cardinals. Tampa Bay Rays vs Baltimore Orioles. The Rays come into this series playing rock-solid baseball. They are winners of 7 of their last 8 and have been swinging a hot bat with the addition of Nelson Cruz at the deadline. The Yankees are making a strong push for first place in the AL East, but the Rays still hold a 4-game lead with about a month left to play. It will certainly be an exciting finish in the best division in baseball. The Orioles' pitching has been an issue all season, but the offense was posting respectable numbers before their disastrous losing streak. They had scored 4 or fewer runs in all but 3 of their losses in the ugly 19-game slide, but have heated up again after topping the Angels 10-6 on Wednesday night. My betting advice for that game is to pick Tampa Bay Rays. Arizona Diamondbacks vs Philadelphia Phillies. The Diamondbacks have only won 16 games on the road, and even though they lost in the opener, the Phillies have typically played well at home this season. Another reason for their success was the pitching efficiency and strong defensive showings. Aaron Nola takes the mound for the Phillies on Friday. Nola, a right-hander, is 7-7 on the season with an ERA of 4.33 and 25 starts. Nola pitched well last time out, but got a no decision in a 4-3 loss to the Padres. He allowed only 2 earned runs on 2 hits in 8.2 innings with 11 strikeouts. The Phillies rank 17th in team ERA and 16th in team WHIP. They are 16th in runs scored, 19th in home runs, and 17th in team batting average. The Diamondbacks' pitching rotation has the second worst ERA, 5.22, in the league, but they still managed to hold the Phillies to only 2 runs in each of the 3 games. Another effort like that would put them on the path to victory once more on Friday. My betting advice for that game is to pick Philadelphia Phillies minus 1.5. Cincinnati Reds vs Miami Marlins. The Reds' pitching staff has been somewhat average this season. They are around the middle of the league in ERA, hits allowed, runs allowed, and batting average against. Striking out batters has not been an issue as they are top 5 in that department. Walks have been a major issue for the Reds. They have walked the most batters in the MLB. On Friday, the Marlins will start 27-year-old rookie Zach Thompson, who is 2-5 with a 2.97 ERA in 12 starts. Although Thompson has not allowed more than 4 runs in his last 8 starts, 7 of those games have still resulted in Miami losses. Cincinnati has been excellent on offense this season. They are top 5 in the league in runs, hits, home runs, RBIs, batting average, OBP, and OPS. Jesse Winker, Nick Castellanos, and Joey Votto are having terrific seasons. Votto has been on a tear since the All-Star break. My betting advice for that game is to pick Cincinnati Reds. Washington Nationals vs New York Mets. Rich Hill, 6'5", 4.13 ERA, 1.20 WHIP, gets the call for Game 1 of this series, and in his last start gave up 3 runs on 6 hits in a 4-3 loss to the LA Dodgers. After winning his first 3 starts, since coming to the Mets in a trade with the Tampa Bay Rays, they have lost his last 3 starts, where he totaled 13 2/3 innings and gave up 5 runs. Hill had a relief appearance facing the Nationals on August 11, pitching 3 innings and giving up 3 runs on 4 hits in an 8-7 win. The Nationals' right-hander has also thrown an impressive 61.7% of his first pitches for strikes, allowing him to stay ahead of opposing hitters. My betting advice for that game is to pick New York Mets. Quick reminder, you can get 125% cashback bonus on your first deposit on our partner sportsbook BetUS after you open an account using our link down below and use our promo code HIGHSTAKES when making your deposit. Boston Red Sox vs Cleveland Indians. Shortstops Xander Bogaerts leads the team with 133 hits and a .302 average. Left fielder J.D. Martinez has 129 hits, while third baseman Rafael Devers has 125 hits. Cleveland is averaging 4.38 runs per game. Their .235 batting average is 25th in the league. Their .302 on-base percentage is 27th, while their .405 slugging percentage is 16th. Amed Rosario leads Cleveland with a .287 batting average, while Jose Ramirez leads the team with 29 home runs and 79 RBI. Cleveland's pitching is better than the team's offense. Opponents have a .238 batting average against the Indians, which is 11th in the league. Their 4.42 ERA is 18th, while their 1.29 WHIP is 15th. Devers has hit a team-high 29 home runs. They will be facing a Cleveland pitching staff that is number 18 with a team ERA of 4.40. Left-handed starter Eduardo Rodriguez will be on the mound for Boston on Friday night. He allowed 5 runs across 3.2 innings against Texas in his last outing. Rodriguez had a 1.10 ERA during his past 3 starts, but he was unable to build on it. My betting advice for that game is to pick Boston minus 1.5. Toronto Blue Jays vs Detroit Tigers. The Blue Jays have been one of the more consistent teams in terms of offensive production through the first 4 months of the year. Coming into play on Thursday afternoon, they rank top 5 in runs, batting average, home runs, and slugging percentage. Matt Manning pitched 4 2/3 innings and allowed 2 runs Thursday in his start against the Angels. Manning walked 4 and gave up 5 hits, so he's fortunate the damage wasn't worse. It's the first time he's had major issues with walks since arriving in the majors. He had walked as many as 3 just once in his previous 10 starts, and he had gone back-to-back outings without any walks coming into this one. He still looks strong but carries a bloated 5.91 ERA and 1.56 WHIP over 12 starts into this tilt with the Jays. The Blue Jays southpaw has gotten back to his usual self in 2021, and most of his peripherals have trended back towards his career averages. He's fanned 8.76 batters and walked just 2.57 batters per 9 innings of work this season. Perhaps more importantly, Mets has found a way to limit the long ball and comes in giving up just 1.13 HR9 after allowing an eye-popping 4.11 HR9 in 2020. Superstar slugger Vladimir Guerrero is hitting a screeching .308 with 36 home runs and 90 RBI through 123 starts. He'll be in the MVP conversation at the end of the year, along with Shohei Ohtani. The Jays have lost ground in the AL East race, as the Yankees and Rays have been on torrid winning streaks. My betting advice for that game is to pick Detroit Tigers. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.